Alright, welcome back to the Archivist Challenge, episode 6. In the last episode, we made our way all the way from Milton into Mystery Lake, and now we find ourselves in Broken Railroad at the
Probably
maintenance
useful.
shack. So we spent... Nice. We spent a bunch of time getting through Forlorn Muskeg and racing our way here, where we're going to try and get the 2 buffer memories that are located here. Boy, we are awfully encumbered. We're going to have to drop some gear here. Basically what I plan on doing here is not only getting those 2 buffer memories, but also gearing up a little more and kind of sorting through our inventory, because we have a lot of stuff we're holding on to that we don't really need. Mostly a lot of extra. I think we have some extra clothing. Can I get that accelerant? Oh. So close. On the controller, this is really hard to do. Snagged it. Put it there. I'd like to just kind of gear up here. And that's really what we do in each area, but that's what I plan on doing here, is just seeing if we can replace any of the clothing that we have with anything better. We already have some pretty good clothing, so I don't know how much we're going to find here, but we're going to find out. So let's start running through here and grabbing everything we can find that we might find useful. Some tools, but I think I have quality tools in my inventory, so I don't really want those. Again, I'm not going to be carrying around a bunch of extra stuff. I might carry around an extra hand axe and knife, just because we're not going to have a base station.
I'll take it.
That's a little too heavy, I think, for what I want. And we already have a fisherman sweater. So yeah, we're just gonna check out all these, wait for nighttime. I might go...
This will come in handy.
I might even go outside and see if we can't finish off 1 or 2 of those wolves. Get us some more, get some more food for us to eat. Let's grab this water here too. I'd like to, hopefully, if we're lucky, I'm not sure how the aurora, that mechanism works in this challenge, whether or not the aurora happens whenever you're in an area where there's one of these buffer memories, or if you have to survive for a while and wait for that right moment for the aurora.
Best be prepared for anything.
Either way, it should be an interesting time surviving through here. And getting our bearings. Don't need another flashlight. So let's drop off some of this excess gear here for stuff. We don't want any of those. Let's see. We're gonna have to check. Okay, I'm still wearing a sport vest, so there's definitely some work that's gonna have to be done there to tidy up and better our clothing here. I don't have a lot of cloth. Oh, hey there. Let's put all our food away too. We don't really need to. Hang on to all this stuff. Get rid of that. I'm gonna eat that right now because we are pretty low on our hunger meter. Okay. So not bad. We might be able to find like a candy bar or something in there, but I'm not really that concerned about that right now. I'm looking and wait. Okay, we're good. 10 pounds down. I mean, that's with all our food gone, but... Buddy, that's unfortunate for you. Let's see if we can get some more cloth. Nice. More. Nope. want to search that drawer. Don't need to really craft anything. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to find everything we need. I mean, we already have the bare essentials as far as tools, and we just got a rifle in the last.
I can use this.
Yeah, I'll probably drop one of my lesser hatchets for that one. Yeah, we got a hunting rifle and trapper's cabin back in Mystery Lake, so we're as far as gear's concerned, we're looking really good. Jerky, yeah, all the food that I can get right now, and then we'll go through it all. But some of this other stuff I'm not going to bother picking up. Some more coal, some wood. That's fine. A lot of that stuff we don't need. There's almost always a jerry can there. That's kind of interesting. I feel like almost, I don't want to say every time, but I feel like nearly every time I come in here there is a jerry can there.
But nobody needs this anymore.
That'll be cloth for me. Oh, this will be cloth for me. Yeah, use the knife. All right. So let's take inventory of what we got here. And I think there's another piece of cloth here. Yeah. Perfect. Let's take that too. We'll be able to repair pretty much whatever we need here. So let's just pick out the clothing that we want to wear. Got that light shell. It's probably gonna be a little. This is probably gonna be a little bit better than the light shell. But if we get ourselves like the fisherman sweater, that's the outer layer. So let's do the fisherman sweater there. And then let's do the thick wool sweater there. Oh yeah, we have that wool scarf too. And then we'll do, I think we're good with the vest actually. Okay, so now it's just a matter of, let's drop off the clothing we're not using. And then we'll repair up the stuff that we are going to use. I'm not going to even bother with the sports socks, or that. For you, and then we'll repair up the clothing that we are using. Like you. The fisherman sweater is one of the warmest items in the game. I think I did that wrong. It's not that big of a deal. I think I have a sewing kit that's at 50%. Oh wow, that was the only thing that we really needed to repair. If I do have a sewing kit at 50%, oops, it doesn't matter. I'm thinking to myself, if this was one of my playthroughs, I wouldn't be doing it this way. My OCD gets the best of me. And I look at this and I go, oh god, you have clothing in with your tools and your meds. Oh, what am I doing? But we're not staying here. So let's drop off that 50% sewing kit because we don't need that many sewing kits.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I can understand that you're a little tired there, Astrid. Alright, so what do we got for food here? It's low condition. Let's drop you in there so we can just compare. So the peanut butter we're going to eat now. I think there's some tea in here. We're going to have that. And I think the rest of it will do with just water. I don't know how this is going to do as far as the calories we need to consume. We're pretty close. I think if we grabbed a soda as well, we'd be right around where we need to be. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna I know you're tired, Astrid, but we're gonna stay up just a touch longer. I think we found a whetstone, so how about we repair up our best hatchet. We'll just repair up all this stuff. if anything, just to waste a little bit more time. That's probably the other computer that we're gonna need. There's our tools. So we'll just repair up these guys real quick. Should also, maybe I'll take some time to repair the flashlights I have. I mean, flashlights seem to be everywhere, but mine aren't incredibly low condition, but they're a little bit lower. So we're just going to sharpen up all of our tools so that we can just go nuts with using them in the field. 96%, let's do one more. Then we'll do our knives. Boy, she's looking real tired, but I think we're going to have a pretty good night's sleep tonight. Just keep sharpening. Yeah, I'd like to repair up my flashlights just so that they are pretty full condition, especially when we're in a place like this where it doesn't matter. You know, we can just use resources kind of willy-nilly. Might not be bad to do that. I definitely saw some scrap metal lying around. So we'll see how... whether or not the aurora is tonight, and if it's not, then we have something to do tomorrow.
Too tired to think straight.
I don't think the aurora happened. There's our bed. We'll just keep sharpening. I know you're tired. We'll go to bed shortly. Alright. Full condition on this knife. And we're probably also thirsty now, so we can top off our water levels. And go to sleep. So interesting. I'm not sure how long we're going to have to hang out here. But we haven't even really ventured outside yet, so we could find some more resources out there too. So let's see here. Let's take this. Condensed milk is one of those things that's a really, really good food resource, but let's do, but it's pretty low condition. It's not that bad, I guess, so let's do the peaches. Peaches are incredibly heavy. So we'll have those. Get our calorie count back up. 750 calories, plus it gives you a little bit of water. This is one of the better food items in the game. And let's see here. We'll have a little granola bar too. Top off with some water, and I think we're ready to start our day. Okay, I think today we're going to head back outside and see what's going on out there. We repaired up our tools. I'm going to repair up those flashlights. I'm just going to use up this whetstone so we don't have to hang on to it. I don't plan on bringing it with me. Okay. Drop off in here. Okay. Now let's go around and find some scrap metal. I think I have. Do I still have the tools in my inventory? I do. We'll just use the quality tools. Again, not what I would normally do, just because I like to play super stingy with all that stuff. I'd probably find some crappier tools and use those up first, but I'm not going to end up using them, so. I think there's some more in here. Look at that bed. Yes, there was. Nope. Thank goodness I didn't need to sleep. And there's probably some down here. There's normally some down here. I don't know if there's anything there. I don't even know that I don't even know that I need any more, so let's just try and repair these flashlights. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. Repair these flashlights up. Yeah, I didn't even end up... Oh. Spoke too soon. I would not have needed it, however. Well, there's bound to be some out here, so let's go take a look out here and see. When we came in here, there were 2 wolves. I killed one, and the second was nearby, and I just kind of ran into the building. And so let's see if we can find him. Is this garbage? Yeah, that is. Or maybe he'll find... Oh, several, huh? If I remember correctly, I was too chicken to go for this truck over here, so we'll do that now. Some wood, which we don't need right now. Is it even fur? Is there fur? Both cedar. I'm not gonna bother with it. Check this truck. Antiseptic. I don't have anything to...
I don't know. Could end up being useful.
I don't think I have any... Oh, I have 1 old man's beard, so... Might not be a bad thing to have this antiseptic along with us. So the real question is, do we venture out for the lulls, or do we hang here? I mean, the safe play would be to hang here and just survive for a while, but... There's some more scrap metal. That would certainly be the safe play, but is it the interesting and fun play? I don't know that it is. It might be fun to just make our way to the hunting lodge and just see if we run into any wolves or what. We're going without any food at all. So if we get caught out here, it would be a bit of a problem. But let's go for it. Maybe we might be able to find some extra rifle rounds to help us out later in the game. There's usually some pretty good loot in that hunting lodge, so we got fairly decent visibility. I heard the wolves, they were mostly over that way, so I think we're probably safe to try and make our way through. So let's do it. Yeah, the ideally would be great to go to the hunting lodge and... Oh god. And come back. Oh, hey there, buddy. Tagged him. He didn't expect that play. Where'd he run off to? Oh, there he is, way off in the distance. Well, I guess there are a few wolves through here. I'm gonna grab this old man's beard. Oh, there's a cave there. I don't think I've ever actually been in that cave. Because what would really suck is if the aurora did happen tonight. I would 100% want to spend all my nights in the maintenance shed. Alright, we're good. Grab a couple more. That way we can drop the antiseptic. This stuff is a way more efficient way to carry. Cures for infections, like bite wound infections. It's cedar. I only really want to carry around fur because cedar doesn't burn as long. And when you're playing super nomadic, cedar's not really the best way to go. It's better to go with fur. It's harder to start, but if you find a couple sticks, that's not a problem. So it's better to have that long burn time that the fur gives you. Man. Glad we tagged him. I wish we would have actually taken him out, but I'm glad that we at least tagged him. Otherwise, we'd have to wait for him to walk away and then try and run away. We're still looking good. I think we can very quickly loot. It's not like we're gonna be, you know, searching every nook and cranny. But if we can grab a box of rifle rounds here and there, that'd be super. And maybe a little bit extra food. Speaking of food, let's just oh, we have some extra stuff now. That. Eat that. And we'll have the rest of our water. Okay. I don't think I have any more, is that? No, I do. Okay, 0.13. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, ideally it would be great to get here and then get back. So we'll just loot the key areas and do kind of a quick loop. And then double back and try and make it back to the maintenance shed before nightfall. And hopefully if we get the aurora, we can grab those 2 buffer memories because they're actually both in the maintenance shed. Well, one of them's inside and one of them's in the outer area. There's definitely wolves over here. There normally are. That's not a big surprise. Question is, will we be able to circumvent them to get to the hunting shed, or are we going to have to go through them? What the heck was that noise? Oh boy. One there. I don't see any other ones other than him. Usually there's also one over here. Or sometimes, I won't say usually. There's often one over there as well. Over here as well, so. I think at this point we could just book it to the Okay, he's interested in something else. Oh, there's 2. My goodness. I'm just mostly blind, I guess. Not good. Well, we were able to get by without them bothering us. Always like to check the trunks. That's not great.
This stuff will come in handy.
Start with some weather. Don't see anything in there. Don't really want to look at that. That's not good. We don't want the weather. We want it to be nice and fine, easy trip for us back, but that may not be our luck. No way. Another hunting rifle. Well, I'm not gonna take it. I don't need it. Come on. There's got to be some food and stuff in here for us. There we go. Take the dog food even. Granola bar. Before we go, we'll drop all the stuff that we don't really want. But again, oh, that's this is why we show up here. Basement's often quite disappointing. But we'll check it anyways. There's usually not all that much down here. You'd think it'd be like a bounty of resources, but not really.
I'll take it.
I don't think I will take it. There's a rifle round. That's a box. Cardboard box. It tricked me. Yeah, see, there's really not much down here. There's a firewood bin. With nothing in it. Yeah. Like I said, it can be pretty disappointing, the basement. So let's go upstairs. Usually there's some stuff up there. There's soda up there. Oh, it's a flare shell.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, we'll hang on to it. I don't have one of those yet. Definitely not picking up those fire logs. Don't need that. Don't need an infection. Alright, so trunk. I don't know what could be in
I think
there.
I can use this.
Man, I said in the beginning of this series that mucklucks are hard to find, but so far I've been proving myself wrong. Usually only find like maybe one per playthrough, not... I guess I'm in a couple different areas, so it's not all that unbelievable, but some pretty good luck. We've had really good luck with clothing. Depending on the area you start in, you can normally get yourself kitted up pretty quickly with good clothes, but man, we really hit the jackpot. We found some of the best clothing in the game, like very, very early on. Don't need wool long johns. Don't need magnifying glass either.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, for the next person. See, that's why you search these areas. There's normally like the sporadic, just little rifle round here and there. We should take water too if we... I think there's a toilet? This is the house with no toilets. There's the mountaineering rope. We could absolutely use that. Work pants, those are pretty good pants, but not gonna bother with them. So I think we're gonna grab that rope. Should be, wow, I can't believe we're not encumbered. Because I think now we can just circumvent those walls and climb down. Okay. Alright, are we carrying anything that we don't want? That's the real question. Yeah, 24. Normally don't have an issue with crackers, but again, don't really want to take the risks. Okay. That'll do. So go out the back. There's normally not much over here. Okay. Let me over. There we go. We'll deploy that mountaineering rope and we'll head right back. So we got some stuff. Some good things. Got ourselves a little bit more food, not a ton. And some rifle rounds. Rifle rounds are always happy. Good to have. Alright, so we'll make our way back. And I think once we get back to the maintenance shed, we're going to call it for this episode. So hopefully we can get back without any more encounters. Oh, that's a brave deer. Holding a rifle here, man. You could be food. He must know that I'm not interested. I always love the snow effect. Oh, my goodness. Where'd you come? Oh, there's my my kill. The wolf finally bled out. I don't think I've ever seen a bear here. I'm gonna keep this out. I don't think I've ever seen a bear here. In no way want to mess with them. I'm glad also that the wolf bled out. Don't have to worry about him going back. We do have to head back this way though. And it looks like the storm is coming. This is one of the areas that I haven't explored all that much. So there's pieces to this map that I don't know very well. Alright, let's get up here, get some visibility. We still have to head over that way towards those wolves. like we circumvented that bear pretty well. I mean, they could absolutely have wandered into here, so you always have to be extremely careful when you're coming through here. Keep your head on a swivel. Because they could come at you at any point. In case we screw up again with the repair. Like that, see? See what I mean? Now they can't path in here, so I'm safe here, but yeah, you see what I mean? Oh god. I got stuck. I legitimately was a little scared there. Alright. Let's stop screwing around with them. Alright. And we're back to where we started. So, I'm going to call this episode here. Next episode, we're going to hope that the aurora happens. Grab a couple more buffer memories. And try and get out of here. That's really the goal. And if we aren't lucky enough to have the aurora happen for us, I think we're just going to have to wait it out. We're not going anywhere else. Maybe we'll do a little bit more exploring. But for the most part, we're just going to be hanging out here until we find that aurora. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.